Well, y'all wouldn't believe what my wife asked me if she could do. Like she would even ask. How could you even ask that kind of question? She wanted, I can't even say it. She wanted to go on Etsy and buy Halloween mugs. Halloween coffee mugs. Why go on Etsy when you can make it yourself? That's what we're going to do today, folks. We're going to make Halloween coffee mugs. All different kinds. These are not for sale, because of like trademarks and stuff, and I don't want to go to prison. I'm too little to go to prison. But I'm going to make some for her to use. And yeah, we'll see how they turn out. Alright, so for those of you that are new to this channel, thank you for showing up and watching. This is the Xtool F1 Ultra that we're going to be using today. We're also going to be using the rotary attachment that I have reversed so I can get the handle underneath. To hold everything together, I got a couple slate coasters and a sledgehammer, because that's what you need with precision laser work, is a sledgehammer. Also, a gaming computer that I don't get the game on because I'm doing this stuff, and a whole slew of Dollar Tree mugs. Don't sleep on these things, guys. Okay, $1.25. I haven't found any better deals, especially if you need some. You have to go to a bigger Dollar Tree. Don't go to them little ones, because the little ones ain't got nothing. But they got good deals on like beer steins, like great big things. $1.25. I mean, for as much glass as you're getting, pretty good. They're kind of iffy on the engraving though. I don't know, the glass is a little weird, but these things, they do really good. So far with these mugs, with the settings that I have, and I'll go into that in a minute, it takes about between 10 to 15 minutes a mug. That's if I'm doing like 3 sides and 3 passes per thing. I haven't done many of the rotary ones with this one, so it's going to be a little trial today. I'm going to try to measure everything out. But I got a question for you. All right, I need you to listen. If you're holding a coffee mug, here, you are holding this coffee mug, right? It is in my right hand. I don't know how y'all are seeing it, but where do you want the design on the coffee mug? Do you want to see it when you're drinking it every time, or do you want to show it off to others? Does that make sense? I'm going to put it in the rotary like this and have it on the outside. Or maybe all the way around. I don't know. Or I could start it over here and go backwards. See, I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But no, she wanted some Halloween mugs, so we got a couple different horror things. I got Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, with a little bit of Harris, Johnny. There's some Beetlejuice, Scream, a couple other different things, just some different characters. So let me get the first mug set up. I'll show you how to do the rotary thing, and might as well just start it and see what happens. Well, if you had any questions, this is how I do the rotary, okay? At least the reverse end of it. I got this sledgehammer here acting as a counterweight, but all you got to do is you just reverse the bed. So normally the bed for the rotary comes out on this side. You just pop out the 2 little screws and switch it around, and what that does is it gives you just enough area underneath to get a handle under there so it doesn't touch. And I just got them sitting on little slate coaster thingies, but you can raise it up however you want to. This machine's good as far as your height goes, so but that works out perfectly, and you'll be able to get it all the way around. So good. All right, let's keep going. Once again, sorry about the fan there and the shaky screen, but here's our rotary, okay? This is the panel. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab, I don't know which one, Living the Dream, One Nightmare at a Time. There's a little Freddy Krueger. Never Stop Dreaming, Freddy Krueger. I like this one, Let's Go to the Lake. I thought that one's pretty neat. Never Give Up. What else we got? What's your favorite scary movie? And then here's Johnny. And it's coffee time. So what I'm gonna have to do first is I'm gonna go measure the mugs, and let's see exactly how much usable space we're gonna have in these mugs, because it's not gonna be much. Let's do 2 1/4 tall. That's probably close. 2 1/4 is our maximum, which is gonna be actual, it's gonna be width. So maximum width is gonna be 2 1/4. All right, let's try to get one of these lined up. Let's see. So let's just do the coffee time. So I'll select it here and drag it down. Now this is the point of rotation, okay? You guys might not be able to see that. Sorry. All right, so here's the settings I use for ceramic. I saved it as new ceramic, but it's gonna be the fiber laser, 100% power, speed at 300, 4 passes, lines at 260 centimeters, bi-directional, okay? A lot of times, the first one just kind of etches it, the second one kind of etches it, the third one gets it down to the white part, and then the fourth one clears it up. So I could probably go slower with less passes, but this seems to work pretty good. The only, like I said, downside is, well, it takes a while. So we're gonna rotate this 90, okay? And we're gonna put it up to the line, just like that. And then we're gonna, what did we say, 2 1/4? So let's go to our maximum width, 2.25. Hit enter, it's gonna shrink it down. Now we need to see where at it's gonna be when we rotate it. And to do that, we use framing. Well, not the best view, sorry. So if we do framing, it's gonna rotate from the beginning of the picture all the way through to where the picture ends. Now, right now, I'm hitting this here, okay? So I can drag it down a little bit more, go to framing, and that's just gonna get my height right. Okay, so I'm missing this because we don't want to engrave that, right? So 2 1/4. Let's see where we end up. I think that'd probably be pretty good. So once you got your framing done, which we did just that, framing's done. You guys know how this works. You're just gonna hit go to process. I hope everything's set right. We're about to find out. There we go. I'll turn out the light just a little bit so you can see this thing. Anyway, let's hit start and see what happens. Here we go. Oh my goodness, finally. That was like 1808. Well, it looks like it turned out good. Let me wipe her down here and I'll kind of show you what we got going on. Ta-da! It's coffee time. Yep, that's Beetlejuice and some sandworms. Now, I really would have liked this to be a little bit lower on the mug, right? Because it should be, probably. The issue is, like I said before, is it starts drooping down, okay? It drops down pretty significantly. Well, the problem with that is Xtool hasn't released their new firmware for any of this stuff. So without them releasing the firmware that can do curved surfaces like they said that they were going to do when all this started. Yeah, Xtool, I'm looking at you. You said this would do curved surfaces. Well, it doesn't. Not yet. And it's been months. So I'm going to need you to jump on that, please. so I can make these things bigger and so it looks better. Thank you. There you go, folks. That's how you make a mug. Now I got like 15 more to make. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna make you watch all that. It's all the same. But I tell you what I will do at the very end, once I get at least one of each of these done for my wife, so that she don't spend the money on Etsy. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make some of them. I'll show you what we ended up with. Maybe you like one.
Several days later.
What? I don't care if you got it added to your cart. I told you, they're done. Yes, I know you like Halloween. Quit spending money on the Etsy. Give me a second. I'll bring them to you. Golly. They're done. The mugs are done. Like I said, these are not going to be for resale. These are just, you know, for Melinda to drink her coffee out of in the mornings, because she likes horror movies. But yeah, here we go. I guess I'll show you some of them. This is it's coffee time. Have like Starbucks logo kind of looking thing with Beetlejuice on it. Turned out good. One of my favorites, Slimer. Yeah, he looks good. Then we got a Who You Gonna Call. I like that one. This one's a little bit different. Let's Go to the Lake. I don't want to see him at the lake. Nope. Oh yeah, and here's Johnny. Did I spell that right? Yeah. I know it just says here's Johnny, but you know, never can be too sure. So what's your favorite scary movie? I'm sure it's not that one. That is a funny one though. This one is good. It's a motivational one. Melinda came up with it. Never stop dreaming, you know, because he attacks you in your dreams. Yeah, okay. Never give up, because he don't give up. He's going to find you. That's what he's going to do. I thought that one was cute. Living the dream, one nightmare at a time. This one I kind of didn't like. I really needed to make this a little bit bigger, but anyway. But I did the font like that because, you know, it's like a fancy, but he's not a fancy guy. Whatever. And then another Let's Go to the Lake. So I'll explain a little bit about the process. So it made these things extremely well. However, my settings for all these, it takes like 15 minutes a mug. The Xtool F1 Ultra, will it do this? Yes. And there's probably a faster one. This is like 4 passes on these things. You can't get away with 1 pass. That just barely eats through the glaze. The second pass, it's kind of through most of the glaze. It's like a little bit darker shade. The third one cleans it up pretty nice, and the fourth one just nails it. So, I don't know. I got the settings online, not the official ones. Thank you guys for watching. I know this might have been a short one, but if you have ideas for mugs that I can actually sell at like a, let's say, car show that's coming up in October, or a craft fair, the Mountain Glory Festival in Marion. I'm trying to think if some of this stuff will be viable, and I can't make it with the engraver on the spot. Like, I couldn't take 15 minutes of engraving time when I could be making like keychains and everybody that's like super fast. So I'll probably have to get some made up. Then I'll probably go to the Dollar Tree to get them, because why not? But if you got some funny sayings that you'd like to see on a coffee mug, let me know. I might do it. If not, I'm always in for a joke. And, you know, they're $1.25 a piece. Probably should have told you how much to pay for them, but you know, they're from the Dollar Tree. Anyway, that's coming up. More of these things. And yeah. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here, but I appreciate you showing up and watching anyway. Thank you. We'll see you next time.